Hello, hello, hello. Bill Shaka here. Welcoming you to another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Welcoming you to Tamarindo, Costa Rica, where not only is it a fabulous day, there's no pain in the ass birds around squawking and squealing. Okay, today, the cause of every failure. Dictating the how. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do any work into the law of the universe, the law of attraction and how we get things, and I don't care whether you look at it from a metaphysical standpoint or a psychological standpoint or a theological standpoint, it doesn't much matter. The fact is that whether you're looking at this philosophically, theologically, or scientifically, it's the same thing. There are three questions that we need to answer, that need to be answered when we want something. We need to answer the what, the why, and the how. I say we, not necessarily alone. Let me explain. And by the way, I've done a 5-minute motivator on this in the past, but I'm trying to change a little of the content. So for those of you that have perhaps seen this in the past, this is not a rerun. Okay, it's different information. What, why, and how. What do you want out of life? This is the main question of goal setting, okay? Consequently, I mean, whenever I do a goal setting class, I say, well, what do you want? Let's look at the major areas of our life: physical, mental, social, spiritual, family, career. What do you want out of each one? What? That is the logic. We need to be logical about what we want. And it makes perfect sense to be logical. It makes sense that we need to answer the personal question of the what. The next question we need to answer is the why. Why do I want what I want? What is logic? Why is emotion? One of the things that the law of attraction and the universal laws tell us is that when we wrap logic inside the cocoon of emotion, it builds energy. It changes the vibration. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is only a 5-minute motivator, so I can't get involved in the devolution of our physical senses into energy. But that's really what happens. Okay, if you take a microscope and you look at your hand and you look at it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, at some point you make the switch from physical reality into energy. We're all vibrations. We're all energy. The point is that emotion will vibrate at a level higher than logic, which means that if we begin to measure logic and emotion, or if we begin to exude the logic and emotion for what we want out of life, the what and the why combined is a 1-2 punch. Okay, it makes sense. And again, I don't care if you look at this philosophically, psychologically, or theologically. It all revolves around the same issues. The what and the why, the logic and the emotion. We need to answer these questions. Then there's the how. How do we get what we want? This is where you need to shut up. It is not up to you to determine the how. You can have suggestions as to how it should occur, but you're never going to really know how it happens. Psychologically, as our subconscious and conscious mind continuously talk to each other, our subconscious may find ways that make sense for us that our conscious mind isn't aware of. Theologically, God helps those who help themselves. And who are we as finite beings to mention to the infinite how something should happen? Metaphysically, if we send it out to the universe knows a hell of a lot more than we do. The end result is that the universe will determine the how. Now, what and why is up to us, the logic and the emotion. Once we develop it, we get it out there. And we allow the forces of nature to determine the how. Your job is to stay logical. Your job is to build emotion. Your job is to stay positive. And the fact that what you want and why you want it is coming. You do that, you're going to get what you want. Bill Shaka thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Bye.